Hello, comic book fans. This is Corey DLG, creator of DMA, the Department of Metahuman Affairs. Issue number 5 is up on Kickstarter right now, and I wanted to kind of do something to show people what this comic book is about so that they see kind of the love and care that goes into building something like this. So this is kind of like the director's cut of reading a comic book. So I'm going to kind of go through this book over several videos. My goal is to go through the first 3 issues while this Kickstarter is still going on, so you're going to see a bunch of these over the next couple of days. And so we're going to start right here with issue number 1, very first page. I chose to use the pages without the lettering so you can see the art a little clearer. The pitch for DMA starts off in this world. There are superheroes who just kind of show up and do good because it's the right thing to do. And then there are bad guys who do whatever they want because they have superpowers. And so it's not that different in that sense from any Marvel or DC or any other kind of big superhero comic book universe you might see. And so on this very first page, you see a group of bank robbers running away from the bank, carrying big bags of cash over their shoulders. It's Maelstrom, and the girl in the purple is Sick Girl, and then in the back is a guy that right now we're calling Tank. They Across from them, though, ready to stop them, are several members of TUSPY, the Union of Superpowered Individuals. It's Magi, Ironhawk, the Viking, and Gil. And this, what we want to show you is like these are several key members of an Avengers or Justice League type team. These are big dudes. These are important guys, and they're here with several members of SWAT behind them. They're going to stop this bank robbery. Okay, that's what they want to do. And so the fight ensues, and we get this great looking page right here where everybody smashes together, and you kind of see just sort of the big epicness of all of this. Splash pages are kind of a hard thing to line up as you make comic books, so I don't do a ton of these in the series. So when I do, it's usually for big effects like this. The idea that there's just so much violence kind of colliding here in this moment. So then we jump over to the next page here, and we see 2 guys lock up here. Tank and the Viking lock up. The Viking he's a big dude. He's supposed to be tough. He's super strong. He's powered by the gods. He's been defending Midgard from threats, big, small, foreign, and domestic, for a very long time. He's a true hero. And when he smashes Tank and he realizes it has no effect whatsoever, you see that look of fear on his face. That's not a common look. That's not something that pops up all the time. And so what's about to happen here is epic. And so in this page, what you see in the background, you see that he's just getting smeared through a building. Just you see up there at the top of the page. But then also in the forefront, you see that Maelstrom has taken a street lamp and just ripped it telekinetically off of it, ripped it apart, and stabbed the Ironhawk right through the chest with it. That's not good. That's not good. Our heroes are definitely in trouble. Magi is trying to use her magics to just try and keep control of the situation, and the Gil is trying to fight. This police officer, though, he sees that this building is in danger of tumbling and hurting. Probably killing Magi, so he rescues her. And that's relevant to everything that's going on. And that's part of what this book is about, is, doing the right thing, doing the big thing when it's called for, even if it's scary. And so, as you can see, Sick Girl knocks the Gil back into the building, and he gets crushed by the building. The officer, though, does in fact save Magi, but as he looks up, now it's 3 super-powered terrorists against one cop. But unlike the Viking, he knows his death is coming, and he grits his teeth, and he says, all right, let's do this. Let's get into it. And he does what he thinks is right, and he just opens fire on these guys, and he tries to get them to surrender, tries to hurt them at all, and he's outmatched. And unfortunately for him, it doesn't go well, and it ends right here. This is page number 8 in issue 1 of DMA, And you see on his arm, this is Officer Adams. And what you learn throughout this arc, I write DMA in 3-issue arcs, and every issue has a 22-page front story and a backstory, an 8-page backstory. And the point of the backstories is to kind of add depth and create more character moments so that I can do more action and big stuff on the front of the book. Josh Adams is the name of the character Bounce. He is the leader of this team. He's a retired teenage sidekick that they pull out of retirement to help lead this team. He comes out of retirement because his father dies with the rest of the members of Tuskegee, and he wants to honor that memory, and he wants to do something right by him. This is his father, Officer Adams. So that's a big reveal at the end of issue 3. This is a director's cut, so we're going to do things this way and just kind of talk about him linearly instead of at the end of 3. This is the big reveal. So this has been the first cut, the first issue of this director's cut. We got several more of these coming over the next few days. This is about the story of DMA. Each of these, like I said, each of the 3-issue arcs are about characters. This first one was about Bounce. Issue number 4, 5, and 6, they are about Fury. They're about her story as Camila Suarez, was a corporate working girl who all of a sudden, when they started discriminating against metas, she realized she was one, and all of a sudden she lost her health insurance. She was fired from her job because of who she was, not because of something she did or anything like that. And she becomes kind of a meta activist, sort of some would say a meta terrorist even. And then she tries a different way. She wants to really kind of show the world a better way to do things. If there was a Charles Xavier in DMA, she would be a true believer of that kind of idea of showing coexistence through action. Meanwhile, Bounce is a leader, and he's taking this very, very seriously. He's going to make an oath and a commitment to the memory of his father to lead these guys to be heroes. And so this whole series is about these sort of big moments and these things that happen. So anyway, this is the first of several breakdowns. I hope you guys enjoy these. I'm gonna be releasing more throughout the next several days as we go through the Kickstarter. But this has been the very first one of these, breaking down the first 8 pages of DMA issue 1, which is part of the things that are available on the Kickstarter. Right there, you go Kickstarter.com, search DMA, and you're gonna see it right there. DMA issue number 5 up for Kickstarter right now. Thanks, guys.